Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, March 29th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. 7.5 weeks out from the IFBB Body Power Pro, the freak of all freaks, Paulo Almeida, is looking as dangerous as ever. Over the weekend, the 280-plus pound former Canadian national champ released his latest progress photos showing off that flat-out nasty level of thickness and density that have turned him into a fan favorite in recent years. During last year's rookie campaign, Almeida ended up stringing together a handful of top 10 finishes, and with the look he's on track to bring to the stage, his chances of keeping the streak alive and bettering the record appear to be almost a sure thing. What does it take to build the biggest, scariest wheels on the planet? Heavy weights, high reps, and the occasional trip to the East Coast Mecca. This past weekend, Big Ramy was in town to guest pose at the NPC Steve Stone New York Metropolitan Championships. And while he was here, he managed to make his way to Bev Francis' Powerhouse Gym to gut his way through another monstrous leg training session. By all accounts, the Ramy machine is back to firing on all cylinders once again, and moving full speed ahead into the heart of the contest season, where he'll look to roll out another one of those jaw-dropping performances. At this point in time, the Ramy barometer is measured by his success on the Arnold and Olympia stages, but if he can show the world that he can get to that next level conditioning before heading to the big dance in September, it'll take the hype machine to an entirely new level. This year was slated to see another exciting crop of new rookies make their way to the IFBB stage for the first time. And among them is 2014 NPC National Middleweight Champ David Paterik. Over the weekend, the soon-to-be 212 standout released his first set of official progress photos from his first prep as a pro, showing off a swollen 220 pounds. Over the last year and a half, Paterik has done a nice job of adding quality muscle to help fill out his frame, and now that it's time to start peeling back all the layers, we'll get a chance to see exactly what it is that he's been working on for the upcoming Anchorage Pro. In the past, we've seen Paterik get into the rarefied, hard-as-nails kind of shape, but now that the pressure of the pro stage is on, let's see if he can stand up and deliver the goods yet again. Coming off a rookie season that was long overdue, it looks like second-year pro Brian Yersky is dialing things in once again. After earning his pro card back at the 2012 Nationals, Yersky made his rounds to the Golden State and Chicago Pro shows last year, completing a journey that was over 2 years in the making. Now that he's had a chance to get his feet wet and get a taste of what life on the pro stage is all about, Yersky seems poised to come back this year with a vengeance and bring in his best look ever. If he can really suck it down to bring in a killer level of conditioning, he could certainly be a top 5 threat in a few shows later this season. If you didn't know who Jillian Ward was heading into this year's Arnold Classic, hopefully her outstanding 6th place performance was enough to make you stand up and pay attention. The second-year pro and former North American champion showed her fans that she's a woman with many talents this past weekend when she leaked some footage from a recent gymnastics workout. Ward is one of the handful of promising athletes who are making this women's physique division very intriguing as the year moves along. If she picks her shows correctly and can snag a win prior to this year's Olympia, she'll shine the spotlight on herself heading into the Big O as a potential dark horse to shake things up in the elite top 5. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.